Hey everyone, just a quick little update for you today. Out of nowhere, an official Prince Broadway musical has been announced, and it's an adaptation of the Purple Rain film. Let's look at everything we know so far. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel and hit the bell for notifications so you don't miss future videos. So the news broke earlier today on the 8th of January 2024 with a pretty significant amount of early press coverage. What we know is that Pulitzer Prize-winning writer Brandon Jacobs-Jenkins, producer Orrin Wolfe, and director Liliana Blaine Cruz are behind this adaptation, and it's officially sanctioned by both companies who run the Prince estate. If you've forgotten, that's the Primary Wave side and the Londell Macmillan side. Londell is quoted as saying, "We can't think of a more fitting tribute than this stage adaptation of the beloved story." The New Yorker also ran a profile today on Jacobs-Jenkins, through which we learned the following. First, the musical is already workshopping, which means it has been in the works for probably quite some time already. Although we have no information yet, it's likely that they tried their best to have the show actually debut this year, given that this year marks the 40th anniversary of Purple Rain. Then we learn a couple of pieces of information that already have the fanbase a little ruffled. 1. Jacobs-Jenkins does not appear to be a fan of the Purple Rain movie, with the New Yorker quoting him as saying it was bad. Not a good start to the fanbase, but we'll continue. Secondly, there appears to be some effort to bring the story into the 21st century, with Morris Day's character suggesting that Apollonia might have a future focusing on women's empowerment at his media company. It also seems that while in the film, there was some debate about how Apollonia responded to the song Darling Nikki, beyond being upset with it. This adaptation makes it clear that the song is taken as the kid slut-shaming Apollonia, leading to, and I quote, "a deluge of texts that heralded the kid's cancellation." The kid getting cancelled is quite the Gen Z take, and it remains to be seen how well the musical might pull this off. One final piece of information indicates that the musical looks beyond the actual soundtrack, and even the associated artists' songs in the film, including Gigolo's Get Lonely 2 by The Time, a song that predates the movie by over 2 years, having been written in early 1982 and released later that year on The Time's second album, What Time Is It? While I personally have no issue with non-Purple Rain songs being included, there is a wealth of material on actual albums from that era, like The Time's Ice Cream Castle album and the Apollonia 6 album, that could be used without having to dig too far back or too far forward in Prince's catalogue. Surely there must be a limit somewhere, lest songs from radically different periods in Prince's life end up in there. And that's basically all we know so far. A website with a mailing list has been set up at purplerainbroadway.com, where you can sign up for updates. And it's likely that we'll probably hear something within the next few months about when this show is actually supposed to launch. I'm personally on the fence right now because there's simply so much that we don't know. But of course, when this thing does come out, we'll go and see it. And hopefully there is still enough development time to do this the right way and to do right by Prince and his legacy. So what do you think? Are you excited for this? A little bit nervous? Unsure? Let us know in the comments. Until next time, Purple people, peace and be wild.
Hi, I'm Elisa Fiorillo, and you're watching The Violet Reality on YouTube. All things Prince!